Hi everybody, Sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe. No, wait. I have a new name. I have a new name. Hi everybody. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ninjas Love Her Shem Mdletshe. Imagine guys, such a beautiful name. YouTube bazokuqamba. They decide on YouTube that the name that your mom and dad gave you when you were born, it's not suitable. They will rename you, regardless of the fact that even Home Affairs, when you went to Home Affairs, they thought that your name Kandoga Baba Mdletshe was a very beautiful name. They put it on my IDs, on my certificates, everything, and even on my payslip. YouTube will be like, no. Everybody is wrong. You are not Ntandong Mdletshe now. You are her ninjas love her shame. Oh, such a beautiful name. Thank you so much, ninjas. I love this name. Imagine, guys, my mother in the hospital. I was born at Kanyani Hospital in Devon. My mom is sitting there with the baby. My mom is sitting there with the baby. And then my father comes, and then my father is like, Mdletshe. My mother is like, Mdletshe, what are we going to name our baby? And my father looks at me, such a beautiful baby, and said, she's so beautiful. I want to name her. Her ninjas love her. And then the next says, oh, Shem, such a beautiful name. And then my father's like, perfect. Her ninjas love her Shem. Why didn't my father, why did she, as my parents, why did they have to name me Tandoga Baba when they were such beautiful names, such as her ninjas love her Shem? Eh, So last night, actually this morning I was gonna do a review and then just do this video later. But I'm like, hey, ngithi ngiyavula lana ama-comment section answer abantu bami ama-comments. Ngibona nje yonke into gogo. I'm like, what's happening? Why am I Gogo? I'm like, maybe my grandchildren joined YouTube. Why am I being called Gogo left, right, and center? They're calling me Gogo here, Gogo there. I'm like, maybe my grandchildren joined. I'm like, I was getting ready to call their mothers and be like, Smo, Lizzie, your kids are on YouTube. I was ready to call them, your kids are on YouTube. How do your kids get on YouTube? Now I'm being called a grandmother on YouTube. I'm like, now I offered it. I'm like, hi, it's not my grandchildren. Anyway, I'll tell you the story because they are pushing me. I was like, today I want to do my reviews and move on with my life, but they are like calling me. So last night I was just scrolling on YouTube and I came across Oami's Entertainment's post, and I'm like, so I look at that post, like I read the the way I was not using my brain is on. So I looked at read the post and I kept scrolling. But as I'm scrolling, my brain starts working. My brain starts working, and I'm like, I go back to the post because I'm like, there's something. I had even liked the post. Yeah, I liked it. And I'm like, there's something about this post. And I went back and I read, this is what the post said. Marayena, her ninjas love her shame is very important when she's talking about me. And then I'm like, her ninjas love her shame. Why does this sound familiar? And then I realized, oh, this is something that I had written in my comment section replying to a viewer. And these people, YouTube must have screen grabbed it or yeah, self. The person that never watches anybody's videos must have seen it. I don't know. And then I'm like, I need to and shame because initially I thought, there's a lot of people that did videos this week, so it could be anybody. But I was like, I know this, I know what I wrote, and this one I wrote myself. I wrote it. Listen, you guys. I'm not taking it personal that I'm being shaded. I'm not taking it personal. I did a lot of videos about Owami this week. She's probably irritated. It's okay. It's YouTube. I would probably be irritated too. So I'm not taking it personal. But here's the thing, you guys. There are these. Okay, let me clarify this number one because she says that I feel. Okay, she says her ninjas love her shame is very important when she's talking about me. Listen, you guys, outside of YouTube, I'm a mom. mom of 3 kids, raising hopefully future leaders. I'm a daughter. I am one of 6 siblings, so I'm a sister. I have very important roles in my life. I'm a friend. I'm a cousin. I have a career outside of this. I have a career, a very important career. When I am not in the office, they do know that I'm not in the, because I have very important things to do in the office. So outside of YouTube, I have very important roles. That when I am busy with those roles, I am very important. YouTube is not one of those. When I'm talking about somebody on YouTube, I don't feel important. It's entertainment for me. I come here and do what I love, which is to talk and analyze things. I know, I don't feel important when I'm talking about you. But you know what happens when I'm talking about you? I get the views, which is what YouTube is about. We do things, we talk about things that will get us the views, which is the same thing that you do on your channel. You talk about people so that you can get the views. So there's nothing wrong with that. To prove it to you, let me go into my analytics and just show you guys that honestly, YouTube just tells you, to keep talking about these people, because this is what happens when you talk about these people. I'm just going to give you these guys to show you what the top videos are on my on my videos. Okay, in the last 28 days, they've given me 5 videos that are my top in terms of like performance in the last 28 days. Okay, there's a Moja Love story that I did, which was Ndibuti and her husband. I did a video about Ndibuti and her husband. There is one video that is doing the best in all of my videos in the last 28 days. And Ndibuti's wife is a YouTuber. So I did a video about her and her husband who passed away. That is the best. Why would I not talk about Ndibuti on my channel if her videos are going to do the best? The next video is Gogos Koteni. We all know Gogos Koteni is trending right now. So when you do reviews, Gogos Koteni, people seem to like those reviews. They will click, they will watch, they will interact. And then the next one is Owami versus Ndibuti, the first video I did. And then the next one is Big Guy. The big guy video, and then the next one is We Are Jola 99. Yeah, does it make sense for me to stop talking about YouTubers? Does it make sense? So yes, I want to correct that. When I talk about you, I feel important. No, I feel very important outside of YouTube. I am very fulfilled outside of YouTube. But I talk about you because when I talk about you, I get the views. Just like I get the views when I talk about Ndibuti, just like I get the views when I talk about Gogos Koteni, just like I get the views when I talk about We Are Jola 99. So I want to correct that. But I'm not mad about the shade. I laughed last night. The shame was like, that's why I posted it on my community post. I'm like, yeah, shame. I went to bed laughing. But bese kuba khona amaxoka ku-YouTube, amaxoka ku-YouTube. Listen, you guys, it will take something really big for me to hate Owami. I might not like what she does, I might not like what she says, but it will take something big for me to not like Owami. Even this morning, I woke up to the notification to a live, but I couldn't watch all of it because I didn't have enough time. I just watched part of it. So I'm gonna watch it later. And if there's something to talk about from her life, trust me, by the end of today, you are going to have that video. Why would I not? Would it even make sense for me to not do a video if I feel like her life had something that I feel I want to discuss? No, it doesn't make sense at all. But then, yeah, guys, kunamaxoki akhona la YouTube, which now I do need to stay away from me, because one of them came on my comment section earlier this week, just talking nonsense. I hate, you guys, somebody that comes on the comment section and doesn't comment on what I'm talking about, but available, and you're trying to understand because the conversation is about what's on the video. When you realize that the person didn't even watch the video, they're just coming and fighting. And that person was content would be. Ixoki la ku-YouTube lelo. Ixoki la ku-YouTube lelo. Yabona lowo muntu, if you see that person, guys, on your channel, ixoki lelo. Be very aware of that of that account. But I had her packing this week when she commented on this video that I did about Big Guy, which she didn't even listen to what I was saying there, because in that video I'm not bashing Owami. I'm talking about Big Guy. But obviously, I will associate it to Owami so that people know that it's Owami's ex-husband, so that I can get the views. Guys, we are honest in this space because this is what we do. That's what we do. Even the title must have Owami's name on it so that I get the views. It's just honest, guys. We are honest here. We're not gonna lie and say we don't do certain things. We do. So I don't know if it's a he or a she. Jolo content with B. I'm guessing it's a woman. Came, I sent her packing because she really was like giving me like low IQ argument, and I'm like, I can't deal with you. I was about to block her, but she deleted her comment after our interaction because, guys, like I said, I mean, I am not devotee. If you come for me, I will. If you throw shit at me, or let me not say shit. If you if you throw nonsense at me, I will pack it up, put it in the box, put the matches, put the petrol inside, throw it back at you. If you come for me, you must be ready to burn. So I sent her packing. She went back to her tribe because this is definitely not a tribe. Here we have intelligent conversations, guys. Now I'm not gonna see something on YouTube that is we're talking about and not talk about. Also, I'm not gonna make jokes on my community post because the joke is about somebody. The 7 a.m. thing has been an ongoing joke. I can't get over it because it's the funniest thing for me. So I keep making jokes about it, and people are taking it personal now that I'm making jokes about it on my community post. And I'm going to continue because it's funny. That issue is funny. It's nothing personal. It's funny. So now they're taking it personal because after I realized that the community post Yaizolo from Oami was actually referring to me because that is something that I have written on my comment section. I just said I went and I made a joke and said it's a word shame for me. It is like it made the whole thing sound funny. Maybe if they said her ninjas love her, it don't be as bad, but the fact that they took the whole thing, her ninjas love her shame. I thought that it was really fun. So now that one I sent packing. Would say go back home, go back to the people that think like you because I cannot. So she deleted the comment and left. But obviously she's everywhere. Even this morning when I opened the live because the live premiere was already in the middle. I'm seeing her there trying to mentioning me because spelling my name wrong. Tando. I'm not Tando. I'm Tando. Ntando. Tando. If you are going to write about me on somebody's channel, at least write my correct name. And then obviously, Wakuzo got to no name mentioned, and then they go back to calling me her ninjas love her shame. Can I change my channel name to her ninjas love her shame? And then now I've got a new one. There's a new one here now. Umesi Kiloid. Umesi Kiloid is going around on my videos, all my videos, calling me Coco, calling me Coco. I'm like, Messi, man, find something that is going to hurt my feelings. Find something else, something that is going to trouble me today. So I have a really, really bad Friday because you calling me Coco is just making me miss my grandchildren at home. Now I want to go home and spend time with my mom and the grandchildren because you are reminding me I'm a Coco. I know, Mexicoid, find something else. But can you please just do it in with where your tribe is? Move away from my channel because you are not ready to deal with me. The thing about me is that sometimes I have this phase where ngibukeka ngathi ngumama wasenkonzweni sometimes. I know, and people make a mistake, of wanting to come for me like they are coming for Mama Wasenkonzo. Hey, no, you don't want to do that. Miss, do other things with your Friday. You don't want to deal with me on a Friday because I have time. I knock off at 3 at work, so I have all the time in the world. I could deal with you the whole weekend, but I will refrain because my viewers said, Dando, try and stay away from drama. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, try. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try. So yes, listen, you guys. I have a new name, but here's the thing about this new name, because on my channel, beginning of this week, I told people that people must refer to other people with their real name. I don't like this thing of giving people names, and I even said that people must not use that fruit name, for somebody, But yeah, if people continue to call me that, yeah, I might have to give people names too. And listen, ngizondika amagama esiZulu engene ize nothanda ayizon-offenda cool. Azon-offenda cool. So refrain. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. But there's one last thing that I want to say. Guys, it's a very, very important thing for my viewers to know this. Her ninjas love her Shem. What a beautiful name. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys, please like the video before make sure that you share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngimthanda kakhulu.